Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Autumn from Autumn Lane Journals, and here's a flip through of my newest journal that I've created. This is a gatefold style journal. It was a custom order that I'd finished off right before Christmas, and I'm only now getting a chance to post it to YouTube. But I'm very proud of this journal, and I'm super excited to show it to you guys. It was a lot of work, but it was definitely worth it. It's probably the nicest journal that I've ever made for sure. So as you can see in the video, there is pictures on both the spines as well on the front cover. And I added a lot of beads to the dangle on it. There's even the little sleigh and a nutcracker, a key, and just a lot of pretty Christmas beads. And opening up the front cover, this cover is pretty plain. I wanted it to be plain because there's so many things that I was thinking that she could add to it herself that I just thought that I'd give her the chance to do that. Now on this side of the gatefold, a lot of the pages are just full-length pages. There's not a whole lot of pockets in it. There's a few pockets, but not a great deal of them because on the other side, it's pretty much mostly all pockets. It's kind of like that classic Johanna style where she's got the all just like the plain pages on the one side and then pockets on the other side. That's what I was going for with that. So this is what it is. And I added, some bits and pieces in there. A lot of mostly all vintage in here. Vintage pages, vintage music pages, and also some tea dyed pages as well. But there's a lot of like cute little vintage pieces. And that's a vintage ledger paper right there. Cute little hanky. That's a coloring book page and some wrapping paper. Some of it's a little crinkly. That's tea-dyed paper, an envelope with the vintage card in it. And then I folded these over so she has some extra room to fold them out and use them. Some more wrapping paper. It's not vintage, but it's just really cute with a vintage style on it. The ledger paper, vintage book page. And this is a vintage pattern paper pocket with a really cute picture on the front. I love that picture. And this is a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer from Little Golden Book. An old crossword puzzle page, some line paper, and this poinsettia wrapping paper is vintage. We have some tea-dyed paper and an envelope with a vintage card in it. Now, I actually filmed this when after I'd finished it, it was probably close to 11 o'clock in the night. I was so tired. So if you see me fumbling a little bit, that is the reason why. I was like completely exhausted. The last day that I worked on this, I worked on it for the entire day to make sure that I had it finished for her. And it was a very long day. But again, so worth it. I'm so happy I got it done for her. File folder and pattern paper, some vintage line paper, also some vintage scrapbook paper and more of that wrapping paper that has that vintage style. We have some vintage ledger paper and a cute little vintage Christmas card and some book paper, like music book paper. Some more cute pattern paper with a pocket and a little card. That's some vellum with some pockets in it. An envelope. Another vintage envelope in there. Music book page. Just a few pockets throughout. And that wrapping paper is so cute. I couldn't help it. I had to put it in there. Some more pretty pattern paper with a little tag and a little bit to add to the book. That is some pattern paper, some sewing pattern paper, and vintage line paper, a book page, and some tea-dyed paper. That's some more different type of pattern paper that I made a pocket out of. And that is some old scanned in music paper, I believe, or photocopied music paper, I believe, like some vintage ones that I found within different music books. More tea-dyed paper. That really adds something to it, I think. Gives it that vintagey look. Some more pattern paper. And we've got a little 3-pocket page, which is really cute. Have little tags or tabs or pictures or whatever. Christmas card. Some more music paper. Line paper. This is authentic vintage wrapping paper, and it still actually has a tag on it because I thought it was cute. A little index card with a Christmas sticker on it. And here we have some vintage magazine paper. More of that vintage wrapping paper. And we've got a vintage Christmas printed paper. Here I found this music paper taped to red card paper in a music book, and I decided to take it and use it exactly the way it was. It was very vintage, it's old. I thought it was neat. And this is the back of the book, guys. I added 3 big pockets to the back of the book. So you can see here, there's like a ton of space to add like extra little things. I thought it was so cute the way that it worked out like that. And now on this side, we have a library card that I added to that part of the cover. And pockets, guys, pockets galore. I just love this part of the book. It's my favorite for sure. Look at all these cute pockets. Here we have some vintage wrapping paper. Isn't that adorable, guys? So the rest of this I feel like is pretty self-explanatory. I don't really need to take you through the rest of the pages, so I think I'm just going to stick on some fun Christmas music and let you guys enjoy the rest of this flip through. Thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't already, like and subscribe to me. Hopefully there'll be many more great junk journals to come in 2026. Merry Christmas, guys, and a Happy New Year.